Just a mile away from State House Entebbe, a killer raided the home of an elderly couple, assaulted and stabbed them to death before walking away without a trace. The brutal murder of a couple in Entebbe that sent shockwaves across Africa. We uncovered chilling details surrounding the case. The victims, David and Deborah Mutaaga, had returned home after spending over 30 years in Zurich, Switzerland, and were settling into their residence in Lugonjo. But on Saturday, July 6, 2025, that return was cut short. Their lifeless bodies were discovered at their residence, multiple stab wounds. A household worker, shaken, called for help, but help came too late. The crime scene was meticulously documented, several forensic exhibits recovered, but questions still haunt this quiet suburb. Was it random, or was it a targeted execution masked as a robbery? From whispers of betrayal to speculation of land disputes, rumors spread faster than facts. CCTV footage from the couple's home revealed that the assailant repeatedly called the victims by name during the attack. The killer kept on saying, "Deborah, do you think it is only you with children? We also want to be well off. You can call whoever you want, but I have come to kill you, and nothing will deter me from fulfilling my mission." A source quoted the assailant as saying after reviewing the CCTV footage, David Mutaaga was the fourth of 6 siblings. His late father, Ernest Kibudige, a former head teacher of Budo Junior School, died in 1998. Family members alleged that Mutaaga's father had other children around Kasubi in Kampala who were sidelined. As the heir, David Mutaaga reportedly took full control of his father's property, and his decisions were considered final, according to a family member.
David was our firstborn, the lastborn, and we held him and will continue to do so. We held him in high regard and respect because he was the heir when our dad passed on, the late Ernest Kabenge Chibirige.
Deborah reportedly met David Mutaaga while they were both students at Makerere University.
I first met David in 1969 as Njuka. Those of you who were in King Sojibuda around that time know what Njuka means. As Njuka in S1. As most of all Budonians, if not everybody, David was a very intelligent person, very intelligent student.
The couple married in 1988 and had 2 children, Mark and Isabel. After a 30-year career as a computer engineer, David Mutaaga decided to retire. Deborah, a professional banker, agreed. They built their Entebbe home in just 2 months.
The nation mourns the senseless death of 2 gallant citizens, Mr. David Mutaaga and his wife, Mrs. Deborah Mutaaga.
According to police, David Mutaaga's body was found near the gate, while his wife's body was discovered in their bedroom. Police believe Mutaaga was killed after a struggle with his attacker, who was suspected to have entered the home by climbing over a perimeter wall. The hooded assailant reportedly found Mutaaga in the sitting room drinking wine. Mutaaga and the attacker then engaged in a scuffle, during which the assailant stabbed him in the leg, prompting him to raise an alarm. Detectives said Deborah, who was upstairs, looked down and saw the masked man attacking her husband. She then went back to her room and tried to make calls, a detective said. The struggle between Mutaaga and the assailant continued to the gate, where Mutaaga was overpowered and fatally stabbed in the neck. The killer then reportedly went back upstairs, found Deborah still making calls to relatives, and stabbed her twice, also killing her. But in the silence, Are the answers still hidden?
The questions are endless, and there are no answers.
Who wanted David and Deborah dead, and why? Was it really a robbery gone wrong, or something far more personal? Could someone they trusted have betrayed them? What secrets were buried with the Mutaagas? How safe are our parents when they return home from the diaspora? Was this a warning or a message meant for someone else? Could this murder have been prevented? What would drive someone to slaughter an elderly couple in cold blood? What does justice look like for the Mutaaga family? Will the truth ever come out? Or will this case join the long list of unsolved murders? David and Deborah came home, but never imagined it would be their final resting place. You've heard the story. Now, what do you believe?